Welcome back to Bay Sunday. This year marks the 50th anniversary of the Summer of Love, and to celebrate, Smuin presents the Summer of Love Ballet, bringing the music of Janis Joplin, Jefferson Airplane, and the Mamas and the Papas to the Bay Area. Here to tell us more is Smuin's artistic director, Celia Fushille. Welcome to Bay Sunday.
Thanks, great to be here.
So tell us a little bit more about what we're going to see this summer.
Well, our final program of the season, Dance Series 2, has 3 different ballets on it. And you're talking about Trey McIntyre's premiere, which is going to be called Be Here Now, based on the Ram Dass book of the same name. It's Trey's personal reflection on the themes of that era, which are pretty pertinent today. 50 years after the Summer of Love, we're still looking at some of the same issues with love and acceptance, peace, not war. So it's been a wonderful process working with Trey again, having him in the studio. He's incredibly creative. If our founder, Michael Smuin, were still with us, I know this is a project he would have wanted to tackle. He enjoyed choreographing to all kinds of music. We've done works with the music of Sinatra or Gershwin and many different musicians. And so for us to be presenting music with a popular score, is very Smuin, so it was a very fitting project for us.
How do you combine modern ballet with the Summer of Love?
Well, this particular ballet, Trey has elected not to dance on point, but he uses a classical vocabulary, and it's kind of all of what Smuin Ballet does is always based in the classical realm, and then it's taken it to a different place. It's extraordinary to see what the dancers are required to do nowadays. Smuin doesn't really do the classical tutu thing, and yet our dancers are highly trained classical dancers.
And Celia, take us through what we're seeing right here.
This is some of Trey's former, the first ballet he created on us, which was with the music of the Shins, called Oh Inverted World. We had tremendous success with that. It was a tremendous experience for the dancers as well. And then this is Amy Sywert's Broken Open, which will be a second work on the program. Amy is our choreographer in residence and has created more than 12 works on the company. So this is a reprisal of something she created in 2015 with the music of Julia Kent. This whole program has as many different dance styles as it does musical choices. So a thrilling program if you like music and you like athletics and it can appreciate the athleticism of this. It's just an extraordinary art form. Opening the program will be Nicole Haskins. One of our dancers has created a ballet on her peers, so this is the first time she's presenting on the big stage. So thrilling to see her work as well.
And how did you guys decide to tackle this project, this theme of the Summer of Love in this ballet performance?
Well, a friend of mine had mentioned it to me quite a few years ago and said it's going to be coming up in a few years, the Summer of Love, and I thought, oh, that's so true. Such a perfect project for Smuin, given our history and Michael's love of daring projects and not, you can expect the unexpected at Smuin, so there's a little bit of that.
And what about you yourself? I mean, used to perform in ballet, and you have quite the resume as a ballet dancer. Tell us how you found your passion in ballet.
Thank you. I was just one of many little girls that took ballet, and when I was 13, I got my first scholarship to train at the San Francisco Ballet School. I come from West Texas, El Paso, but moved here permanently after high school, and first met Michael Smuin at the San Francisco Ballet when he was directing there. And many years later, he started his own company and approached me about working with him. So I was the first dancer Michael approached at that time. In late '93, we had our first performance in 1994, so we're thrilled to still be here. We just celebrated the 10th anniversary, or not celebrated, but marked the 10th anniversary of Michael's passing, which is hard to believe. But I think he'd be just thrilled that the company continues and his legacy lives on. What
are some of the memorable performances that you've had as a ballet dancer? This one seems pretty memorable. Obviously, you're not performing on the stage for this performance, but in your experience, in your career, what are some of the performances that you remember?
It would have to be the things that Michael created on me. I think for any dancer, the most thrilling thing is to be working with the choreographer live and having that choreographer create works to suit your abilities and your talents. And Michael was just wonderful with that. Some of the narratives that he produced and I was able to dance in, Frankie and Johnny, or to dance the role of Roxanne in Cyrano. There were some beautiful moments like that on stage, and to be able to play a character is always wonderful too. Now, none of the ballets that we're presenting in this series have stories per se, but they all evoke a different emotion, and it's beautiful that the arts can pull those emotions from us and that we can feel that. And I also see in this time, especially, the power of the arts to unify and to connect us all. So.
Absolutely. Well said.
Thank you.
Celia, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. We appreciate it. Smuin's Summer of Love Ballet is touring the Bay Area on May 5th at the Mountain View Center for the Arts, May 12th at the Lesher Center for the Arts in Walnut Creek, and May 19th in San Francisco at the Yerba Buena Center for the Arts. And, of course, June 2nd at the Sunset Center. For tickets, you could go to smuinballet.org. That is it for this week. Be sure to visit our website, cbssf.com/BaySunday, and our Facebook page where you can pitch us your story ideas. Have a wonderful Sunday.